That's why one of the reasons as well that I left Belgium is because of the people.
People, they really don't want you to succeed.
I really felt that I was in the matrix. I really felt that people tried to control me and people from higher up, and they try to push a certain mentality on you and you don't feel freedom.
That's why I love about the freedom. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
If you don't go 100%, you will fail.
You make it happen.
I'm Mo, I'm from Belgium. Just a couple of months ago I came to Dubai and I met my friend Michael. Big coincidence, he was also from Belgium 1 year ago, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now living in Dubai, your dream life here in Dubai?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, living the life. Same with Michael, I met him just like recently.
Yeah, that's true.
But the big coincidence, also from Belgium, he also lived in Belgium back then. We didn't know each other from Belgium. Michael, I know him a little bit.
Yeah, we met before.
And now Michael and Michael. Too much coincidence.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. And right now also living your dream life here in Dubai, and it all started in Belgium, right?
That's true. That's true. I started in Belgium.
So yeah, maybe I will start with the question. Introduce yourself very short, like okay, where did it all begin till now, like in a short story.
So first of all, I'm Michael. I'm 23 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mo. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I started actually with entrepreneurship when I was 16 years old. I started actually my first business on social media, trying to sell posts and everything. So then it started to grow my passion for entrepreneurship, and yeah, I tried to build up, and eventually I came in Dubai. I saw all the opportunities and I took them all. It's amazing.
Okay, and now you're here.
Now we're here in Dubai.
Okay. And now it's Michael's turn.
Yeah, so I started my entrepreneurial journey when I was in Australia.
Okay.
I worked for a recruitment company there and I had a really good connection with those guys. I came back to Belgium and I was like, I want to start my own thing. And I started a social media influencer agency. I was the first one in Belgium to actually start an agency like that. And after, I did a lot of things with social media marketing, influencer marketing, made some courses about that. And so many years later, I decided to make the move to Dubai. And from then, things really went 10x. So,
Okay, that's crazy. Like everything happens in Dubai. I don't know why
It is.
Everyone that I meet in Dubai, it's like when you go to Dubai, magical stuff start to happen.
Yeah.
But I think that the environment has a big influence. Is that correct?
True. You meet a lot of crazy people here.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy people who give you a lot of big opportunities here in Dubai.
Okay.
It's amazing. I met a lot of people that gave me as well a big inspiration for myself and to grow my business, and I loved it. It's amazing.
Okay, now you're telling me something because I know the environment where I came from in Belgium. Most people, they are jealous. They are jealous. They don't like people to succeed. It's like a different mentality. Nothing wrong with that, but you really feel the judgment and the jealousy. Is that the case with you? Were you the guy that also, when you see someone who's successful, you're jealous, or were you different then?
No, that's completely true. That's why one of the reasons as well that I left Belgium is because of the people. Because I didn't like the mindset and the people, how they treat you in Belgium. I don't like it either. So, I had a lot of people actually who hated me, especially when I was studying. A lot of people were going to parties and all that kind of stuff. And I was working all the time. I said, Michael, why are you always working and this and that? Oh, you want to go to Dubai, this and that. Michael, go party with us, Go party with us. I said, okay, maybe I'll come. And I was working. People saw me, 6 a.m., was working. What the people did is sleep. And they chill, they drink. And that's their life. I know, you have to enjoy your young lives.
Yes,
I completely understand that. I did as well. But I enjoyed it, of course. You have to go sometimes to party, but not fucking every week. It's crazy. People go every week party. I don't get people that actually go to parties. You know that?
Yeah.
A party is actually a celebration.
It's a celebration.
What are you celebrating? You're celebrating actually something that you didn't achieve. I was only going to parties when I have to celebrate something. For example, I passed my exams. Celebration, or I made some good money, celebration. But not when I just go celebrate for what? You're partying, you're dancing, you're drinking for what? There's no reason. You're actually escaping your problems, and that's not the case with me. I was only celebrating, and then I would go to a party.
Okay.
So yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is that you had different mentality.
That's true.
Different mindset.
Completely different.
Even though everyone was thinking a certain way, you were thinking differently. And this is what you're talking about.
That's true.
Everyone is going to party. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hustle. And is it that? Maybe we go to Michael. Like, is that also the case for you? Like jealousy around you, haters, like Michael?
Yeah, I can really relate to the jealousy because if you're trying to start a business in Belgium, people, they really don't want you to succeed.
Yes. That's true.
Even your friends, your family, it's very difficult to get like support from them.
Yes.
You're trying to do something different, and they don't really understand that. And the thing that's behind it, in most cases, is that they don't want you to do better than them. And that's something I experienced mostly in Belgium, because I went a lot to the Netherlands. And there, the mentality is totally different. You see a lot of entrepreneurs there, young people, old people. Those guys are entrepreneurs, but in Belgium, those people are wired to like be corporate. And when you want to move out of corporate, like they look at you like, who's this guy? Why does he want to do that? He's strange. He's this. He's that. No, you just want a better life. You want more out of life. You want to live life to the fullest, and it's not done in Belgium.
Yeah.
Even rich people in Belgium are boring. You know what I mean? Like they
That's
don't.
completely true. It is.
So,
Belgium is a country that there's nothing to do. It's nothing to do.
Yeah. No,
I don't get people that lives in Belgium and are happy. I don't get it. But yeah, you have people, of course, but I don't understand it.
So for the people that are, they are there, they're in the system. Maybe they feel some jealousy when they feel someone succeed. Maybe they feel some jealousy when someone is living their dream life in Dubai. I'm not, you're not. What do you want to say to those people? Like, they're still struggling, they're in that environment. Like, is it a good thing to be jealous in general? Like, is it, what's your experience?
think I can understand where jealousy is coming from. If you're in a position where you're struggling and you see people do better than you, sometimes it can be hard to be happy for them. But I think you should try. And instead of being jealous, or try to ask yourself, why am I jealous?
Okay.
Where is this feeling coming from? And if you're honest with yourself and you say like, this feeling is coming from, I want the same as this person. Okay, you acknowledge this. Now you can go ask that person or somebody else, how can I achieve the same thing? And then you can go somewhere and you can do something positive with a negative feeling.
Okay.
But most people just keep stuck in this, I'm jealous and I'm gonna hate.
Oh, okay. So what you're basically saying is that people don't believe in themselves. And because they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe that they can do it, that's when the jealousy kicks in. Like, oh, he's living this life and I can't. And now I feel bad about it. And I feel bad about this person and I'm hating on other people because I can't live this life.
It definitely has something to do with they don't believe in themselves, or they just don't know how to achieve it. I don't think it necessarily has to do with that they don't believe in themselves, they just don't know how to achieve it. Okay. And because they don't know how to achieve it, they're gonna act out and be like hating on these people that are different.
Okay. And what would you say to those people? Like, okay, they don't know how to, they're in the system, they never had success in their life. It's possible for them, right?
Definitely.
It's definitely possible.
It's
for everybody to possible.
It's true. Well, actually, I got a lot of demands. People are texting me, Michael, how do you do this? What do you do? And they're asking me, but why are you asking me? First, don't be lazy, because a lot of people, especially in Belgium, are so lazy. It's crazy. It's insane. You can make so much money online, not especially online. You can just go physical as well. You can go everywhere. You can do the loan, or you can do everything. And I got a lot of questions, and to ask me, I don't know, I don't get it. That people ask me that question, why you don't search, and then they start with Forex or e-commerce. Okay, it's nice and all, but it's not only e-commerce and Forex. If you look at the most valued people in the world, like the most richest guys, it's boring jobs. It's picking up trash cans, for example. It's a stupid thing, but they're making crazy money out of it, and people just think, oh, I have to do e-commerce, I have to sell products, or I have to do trading. But for example, trading is so difficult as well. A lot of people will come with no knowledge about it, and it's very difficult to enter. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's very possible. But people need to try to think out of the bigger picture. First, start building on yourself. That's the most important part. As well, I did the same. I was just focused on everybody else. I was not focused on myself. And that's the first really important part you have to learn, is how to be yourself, and how you have to be honest as well with yourself, because some people tell, oh, I'm gonna do this, but they're not doing it. And that's, I think, the most issue that people has now these times.
Yeah. What would you say about it? Like, what's your advice?
I follow Michael in this. I think people need to be honest with themselves about what they really want out of life, and then try to do a life audit. Like, what areas am I good at? What areas am I not good at? What am I passionate about? And try to figure something out in those areas. And if you're passionate about something, you will be motivated to do it. It will come easy to you. It will come naturally to you. And I think that helps a lot in achieving certain goals you set for yourself. And I think those goals are different for every person, because success is very broad in my eyes. Like, for some people it's I want to be a millionaire. For other people it's I want to be married, have 3 kids, have a nice home, and have a stable job. Because we're talking about mindset, and obviously it has a big link to entrepreneurship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be entrepreneurship. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, because it doesn't make everybody happy, in my eyes. So
So basically what you're saying is that do whatever you love to do whatever you want to do. And if you want to be in the system, you want to live in Belgium and you like that, do that.
Exactly.
If this is not for you, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to go to Dubai or you want to go to Bali, then do that.
Exactly.
But what you're saying is do what you want to do, and don't listen to other people or family or friends, or do what your heart is telling you. Is that what you're saying? And then
definitely.
you will get there.
Definitely.
You will
Everybody is creating their own happiness. My happiness is have freedom, you know? It's freedom and doing things that I want to do. Some people is exactly the same thing, having a kid, nice house, a nice car, that's okay. But some people just want supercars, Bugattis, this.
It's a dream that they're selling you, but it's not for everyone.
No, of course
If
not.
that's something that you're passionate about, and it's the dream cars and Bugattis are more, you're telling me that it's more like a trophy of entrepreneurship.
It's true, because everybody's driving a Bugatti. It's not valuable to... It's not valuable, you know?
And for me, when I was in Belgium, I really felt that I was in the matrix. I really felt that people tried to control me, and people from higher up, and they try to push a certain mentality on you, and you don't feel freedom. That's my experience, basically. And when you came to Dubai, then you really feel that you're not in the matrix anymore. Is that correct or not? Yeah, and then you feel the difference of environment. So it's not about Dubai or Belgium, it's just about general. You don't need to listen to the matrix, you don't need to listen to the system, and you can do whatever you're passionate about. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. How did it feel, the first success that you had in your life? Like, before you were successful, you're struggling, you're not making money, now all of a sudden your first money comes in, your first success. How does that feel, the feeling?
Like you're on top of the world.
Okay, you're on top of the world.
It was a really good feeling, especially after a while of struggling and having little to no money, and then having a lot of money. But it's also dangerous, because I had it a few times. Lots of money, no money. Lots of money, no money. So it's very dangerous. For me, it was it's because it gives so much freedom, and you have to be responsible with how you treat that freedom, you know, like so. But it's a good feeling. Yeah, it's very good feeling.
A feeling of freedom.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And for you, Michael?
Same with me. In Belgium, I was waking up like depressed. I was waking up, I couldn't go out of my bed at 8, 9. I couldn't wake up. You know, I wake up 7, 6 a.m. It's all good. Waking up with the feeling, what am I gonna achieve today? You know, what am I gonna do today? It's like you wake up in happiness. Because always in Dubai as well, it's always sun is shining, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. You can do whatever you want. For example, in Belgium, the restaurants close at 8 or 9 p.m. already. Here, I can have a steak at 1 a.m. I can have a steak if I want so, you know? And everything is close in Belgium. So that's why I love about the freedom. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And that's just an amazing feeling. So, yeah.
Okay, so did you really feel the influence of the environment? Like, is it more easier to succeed in Dubai than, for example, in Belgium? Or is it also possible from somewhere else in the world?
I think you can succeed in any country in the world.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
It doesn't matter. But definitely here it's more easier to succeed because you're surrounded by people that are on a level 10 times higher than you are. So obviously if you want to compete or improve yourself, you have so many examples, so many inspirations. It just pushes you to be better, you know?
Okay.
That's what I love about Dubai.
My experience when I came to Dubai, like I was used to just normal life, normal everything. Then I came to Dubai, I see Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Richard Mills, money, and it's like everyone is rich, and I'm like this small guy.
But you have to watch out. Dubai can be as well fake rich, you know? A lot of people come here on vacation, spending on Lamborghinis, Bugattis, good food. And that's it. They come for 1 week, and then it's finished for a whole year again. So you have to watch out for those kind of people. You have
but
to
there
watch
are
out.
also people that are legit, right?
That's true. That's true.
It keeps
exactly.
you in ways. It keeps you humble, no?
Yeah, it is. If I see a Bugatti, Lamborghini in front of me, I say, "Oh my God, I need this as well." Right? It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's a really good point you make there. It keeps you humble.
Yeah,
it is.
I feel like here, even if you have money, you will never be the richest guy here.
Never.
So you never will have this attitude for I have too much money. No, you're in Dubai. Like
That's right. Always somebody is better than you there.
Exactly.
Always
it is exactly.
better.
So
Here in Dubai, like I remember, like when I was in Belgium, it felt like limited. You had not like a lot of rich people, not a lot of people that are jacked. Then I came to Dubai, like everyone is an Insta model.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
Everyone has money. I was like, okay, I'm nothing.
Yeah, it is.
And I feel like the Hunger Games here. I don't know about you guys. How do you feel about it?
And you know, the thing is, I see everybody is succeeding here. It's keep me motivating as well. So I don't see it as if I see, for example, Michael driving a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce. It's amazing. I love it to see it that somebody can achieve it, so I can achieve it as well. Because he's just a real human being as me. So what's the difference? Is the lack of motivation that you have. That's the only thing. So it's a really motivation for me.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see if somebody else succeeds.
So basically, what you're saying is that it's normal to feel intimidated when someone has achieved way more than you. But it's also a good thing. You can turn that into positive and be inspired by it. Be motivated by it.
That's correct.
And what you're saying is that if you see someone with a car or with an Insta model body or anything, I can achieve it too. And that's my inspiration. Like if he can do it, I can do it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And what do you think about this concept?
what I want to say about that, I actually want to pick in on what you said before about here in Dubai when I feel motivated and inspired and everybody's rich and things like that and I can achieve it too. The difference between Dubai and I think other countries in the world is that Dubai doesn't place limits on what you can do. And I think we're talking about Belgium a lot, and I want to stress that it's not just about Belgium. But for instance, let's say you're working a job and you want to do like a second job. In most countries, you get punished by that. The more you earn, the more you get taxed. In Dubai, there is no income tax. So if you have a job and you have a business, you can make as much money as you want. They're not gonna punish you for that. So if you're somebody who's very ambitious, who works really, really hard, you don't get punished. But if you do that in Belgium, they will take so much money from you. So it's normal you're not motivated to work harder. Why would you if you have to give everything away? And if you don't work, you get money from the state.
That's true.
And the money you get from the state if you don't work is in some cases more money than you would get than working.
No, that's actually true.
If you think about it, it's actually normal that people in Belgium are not as motivated to achieve those things or want to push for something better, because why?
Yeah, okay. And when you're talking about Belgium, maybe it's like Europe a little bit, because
Europe.
French and Netherlands or Germany, it's all the same system, no?
Yeah, except for UK. In UK, it's also possible to like really do business and to grow your wealth and everything. In other countries in Europe, I think it's possible too, but it's more a hustle.
Okay.
You have more hurdles you have to go over, business setup, taxes, social security, all those things make it really, the labor law, all you feel
very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult to yeah, so.
Okay, thanks. That's thanks for the advice. It was beautiful advice. So I think that a lot of people they have problems with believing in themselves. So did you, for example, do you still have times that you don't believe in yourself? Because I can guess now that you still have goals. It never ends.
Of course, it never ends. You always want more as well.
Do you doubt sometimes? Are you struggling with that, like self-doubt?
No. So, for example, I will give you an example. So, first of all, when I came to Dubai, I was completely alone. And I took that time actually to learn myself, to love myself, and to learn also how I function and to be honest, like I said before, to honest with yourself. If I say I'm gonna do something, I will do it. I'm not gonna tell you, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm not doing it. So if I say something, I have to do it. So you have to be honest with yourself. Otherwise, it will be very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you, Michael, do you still like for the big goals? Do you still sometimes doubt yourself?
Of course, I have moments of doubt because I have very, very, very big goals, and sometimes they even scare me. But I think if they don't scare me, then the goal's not big enough.
Okay.
So I think, and I also think it's good from time to time you're a little bit scared, because I think it will push you and it will make you think like what's the best way to do it and make you reflect.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is that if you aiming high, then you will make a plan towards that goal. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And most people, they try to play it safe.
Yes.
They're not aiming high because they are afraid to take risks. That's correct or not?
Yeah.
That's because of the society where we live in.
Okay.
Everybody is saying it's a lot of risk. Don't do it. You're gonna lose. You're gonna do this. Blah blah blah. We started actually from the beginning when you were born. It started with school. Everything. They said don't take risks. Take a normal job. You just study for a job. And that's why we started as well, thinking, I don't want to take a risk. I don't want to lose everything that I have, or this or that. So that's why it started as well.
Do you sometimes feel the fear that you don't want to take risks?
No.
You like to take risks?
I love it. I love how more pain I get, how stronger I become.
Okay, so you love to do things outside the comfort zone?
Yes, of course.
So that's the key.
That's the same with coming alone to Dubai.
Okay.
It's exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
I just said, Belgium, let's go. You're going to Dubai.
Yeah, you're true. Like,
no, it's true.
So the thing for me is, a lot of people ask me like, okay, what caused your life to change? Oh, it's hard work, discipline. I always heard the same thing. But for me, I don't feel like I'm working hard. I really don't feel like working hard. And I felt like working hard in the past, and that brought me nowhere. And for me, the biggest change in my life was taking risks. Getting out of the comfort zone, that gives me so much more results than hard work. What do you think about this? Do you believe in hard work?
No, I don't.
You also don't, okay.
No, I don't, because I did a lot of jobs before where I worked really, really hard. I worked in the kitchen to do the dishes and stuff like that. I'm telling you, you're working like crazy. You don't make a lot of money doing that. Like, you have to work smart.
Okay.
And
it's a combination of smart work and hard work. That's a perfect combination. If someone like you're saying, somebody is doing the disher, or maybe somebody is a plumber or something, that's really hard work, but they don't get paid like the crazy entrepreneurs, you know? So it's not the same thing. Hard work and smart work needs to be combined. And then you get like a real good concept about what you're gonna do. And
that's the thing that really caused your life to change. Smart work, hard work, and you were talking about you worked hard and then you transitioned to smart work, and then
because you know you have only so many hours in a day, and if you only make like $10 an hour, you have to figure out a way to make more money, even if you're not working. And if you want to do that, you have to work smart and use leverage. I think
that's true. It's completely true.
Okay, so work smart. And so I think that most people, they get ideas, right? They get ideas. Okay, let's start this business. Let's do this, and that's their plan to get to financial freedom or to achieve their goals, right? So, but I think most people, they don't act on their ideas.
Yes, that's true.
That's the biggest. I think that's the biggest problem.
Yes.
So, do you have this issue that you get ideas and you don't act on them, or?
Definitely. I have so many ideas in my head, but you can't act on all of them. You have to assess like which one do I really want to do.
Okay.
Which one am I interested in? Which one am I passionate about? And is it something I commit to for a long time?
That's true.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is that if you get ideas, do you believe in those ideas working in the future? Like if you have a plan, okay, I want to achieve this huge goal that you have, and you have an idea. Right? You act on that idea. Do you believe in that idea to work?
If I act on it, yes, definitely.
Okay, so that's important. You need to believe in the idea, and then you can start to act.
I think definitely you need to believe in your ideas, and I think the fact that you're having ideas means you have some kind of vision of where you want to go, and I truly believe you can manifest any idea into existence if you put enough effort and work into it. But again, you have to assess, is this something I really want to do on the long term, or is it just an idea to make money?
Okay, I understand. And you, like, do you act on your ideas that you're getting? So are you relying on your own ideas?
Same as Mike, I have a lot of ideas, crazy ideas, like really out of the box, like insane. I just write them down because I have a lot of things going on. I cannot do everything at the same thing. I told you before as well, Mo, that if I start a business or I start an idea to work out, I need to go 100%. Otherwise, I'm not starting. If you don't go 100%, you will fail, 100% sure. Okay. So that's why if I have an idea, I write it down. If maybe another business didn't succeed, I will start that one. I will go 100% for that one. So that's why.
And do you also feel afraid?
No.
You don't feel afraid?
No.
No fear at all? Just because it will come.
I know it will come. Okay. You have to take risks into life.
So you have to know that it will come.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
It's manifestation.
Yeah, that's manifestation. And it works. Do you believe in it?
100%.
Because there are a lot of people like, does it exist? Does it not? For me, I have experienced it. I don't know what you're like.
Yeah, me too. I told my mom in 2010, we came in Dubai, and I told her, Mom, I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna stay here. 13 years later, I live here now, living a perfect life. I'm really happy to be here. So yeah, I'm grateful.
Speaking these words are powerful. Then.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking these words and
it is.
Dedication and And do you have
I have exactly the same story as Michael.
Okay, tell me.
The first time I came here, I said to myself, I'm gonna live here. And so many years later, I live here.
Yeah, so nobody thinks about this, right? Nobody thinks about, like, if you say something and you really mean it, it comes into existence.
You make it happen. You just make it happen.
You make it happen. There's no
losing. There's no losing.
Burning the boat.
You can only win if you go for it.
But I think it's very important. You have to really want it.
That's true.
Because if you don't really want it, it won't work.
Why not? Why not?
Because you will hold yourself back. There will be something.
You come back in your comfort zone.
Yes, there is something. I can't explain what it is, but there's something that will hold you back.
There's something that will hold you back if you don't want it.
Yeah.
And do not. Why is it that most people, like this question I have all the time? How come this society is built like there are a lot of poor people and just a small percentage of the people succeed? How come? Because you believe that everyone can succeed, right? Why is that not happening?
Because sorry, I will interrupt you. Because some people, we need those people as well in the society. We need those people. We need workers that work on the houses, or we need cleaning women. Sorry that I have to say it, but we need those people. Because otherwise, we have a failed society we cannot live in. Because if everybody's, like before that I said, if everybody's driving Bugattis, who's gonna clean up this, or who's gonna clean up the streets, or this or this or that? Who's gonna order my things in the restaurant, for example? You know, so that's why some people are not made by God that actually that he can achieve that. They can't believe it. It's beautiful that you believe in something, but it's very difficult.
Okay, and what do you think about that, Michael?
I disagree.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Everyone has their own. That's why you're here.
With that.
Like everyone has their own experience and opinion. So I would love to hear your experience.
For me, I think we are very fortunate that we have a European passport.
That's also
that
true.
we have access to all the European infrastructure, which allows us to travel to any country in the world without limitations, start businesses, open bank accounts. I think 80% of the people don't have that option and try to start a business then. Try to access internet, try to open a crypto account, no way.
Yeah, that's true. You have a point. You have a point, of course.
So they're forced to do something else.
That's true.
And so I don't think the game isn't fair. I was born in Haiti.
Okay.
And I was fortunate enough to be adopted and have a Belgian passport. Like this is my golden ticket.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's be fair. Like this piece of paper, it's everything.
So what you're saying is that people should be grateful where they are right now, and thankful, and do it with what you have.
Everybody has to be
I'm
grateful.
not saying that.
Okay.
I think everybody should improve and everybody should take the opportunities they have, but they're not equally. How do you say it?
They don't start equally.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you start at very far that you can't achieve big things.
No, obviously not. You can start way down and then even achieve big things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the story from Luke Belmar.
Yeah, Luke Belmar. Yeah,
Exactly.
he came with $200
Exactly.
to America, and he just same like you. He worked in a restaurant, I think, working as a waiter.
Yeah.
9 to 5, saving up his money.
Yeah,
it's a crazy story. And then he worked his way up with crypto and everything, and he had 5 million days. So for me, how do you feel about this story? How do you feel? Do you feel that you can also achieve that?
Yeah, it's possible. Definitely.
100%. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
And what do you believe?
Of course.
Yeah.
I told as well. Everybody can achieve what they want if they really want to work for it.
Okay.
If they don't have a lack of motivation and just go for 100%.
So think big.
Think way bigger.
Yeah, want that thing, and then you will achieve it. And you keep taking action towards that goal. You agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Think big. But why is it that people? It's just like this simple. I know it works, but why is it that people don't? Why is not everyone succeeding?
I will tell you actually, because now these days with social media, everybody got sucked up in his phone with TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. It's crazy. If you look at people's screen time, sometimes it's insane. Some people have 10 hours, 12 hours. I have sometimes as well, but that's for work. If I make money as well with my phone, so I have screen time, of course, because I'm using my phone. But people that actually 12 hours on TikTok, YouTube, this, it's insane. And that's why I think it's just from the government that they made those applications that nobody will succeed. You know.
But they don't want people to succeed, right?
That's true.
They don't want that. They want labor.
Yeah.
That's the truth, and that's fine. Who's doing labor or something, but to someone who wants to do different things in their life, then of course there is a way, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
it's 100% fine. I'm happy how the world is. But for the people that want to get out, there is a way.
For sure.
Yeah. And why do you think that most people don't succeed?
I think
if it's that simple.
But I think we also have to define success. Because we're talking about success in terms of huge financial freedom.
That's true.
Yes.
But this is not success for everybody.
Yes,
and I think we need to make a big distinction in this conversation about that. Because there are a lot of people make good money, drive nice cars, they're perfectly happy, they're successful. They have a huge position corporately, they're successful. They have prestige, they have everything. For them, it's success. Why would they trade that for insecurity, taking risk, potentially bankruptcy? Why? If you're a CEO making $100,000 a month, why would you give that up? Like, I think that person's successful. I think it's for everybody differently.
Okay.
So
So basically, you can be successful in your own unique way. Everyone is unique. Not everyone is an entrepreneur, but you can have a great life just working 9 to 5. That's no problem, right?
Yes.
Without financial freedom, it doesn't matter. You can be happy.
But you can have financial freedom in a 9 to 5.
Okay, that's also true. Yeah.
You
Depends
can.
on what you do.
Yeah, but like look at those Wall Street guys. They work 9 to 5, but they're millionaires.
Yeah. Okay, that's
crazy
true.
money. That's true.
Yeah, so but I think it's different if you have like no education, you dropped out of high school and you want to achieve big things, then you have to think differently and try to be an entrepreneur.
Okay. Thanks. Michael, it was very nice to meet you.
Nice.
Michael, it was also very nice to meet you, Michael and Michael. Guys, I will subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this, you enjoyed it. And if they like it, they can comment and maybe we can make a part 2.
1,000 likes, we'll do part 2.
Yeah, 1,000 likes and we'll do part 2.
Part two.
Yeah.
Part 2 and we come together and maybe another area or something and they can choose.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If you want at the beach, you can do at the beach, whatever they want, right? Okay, if you're watching right now, comment down below. What do you think of this interview? What's your opinion? We don't want to trigger people, that's true.
No, definitely.
We just want to help, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We just want to help for those who wants to find a way out. For those who don't want, then we wish you the best of life, right?
Definitely.
Okay, 1,000 likes and we will come together again.
Cool.
Thank you again.
See you, man.
Yeah, see you.